So I'm noticing you got some body pain. You got a little bit of swelling. You can't think straight. What's going on? Your body, your muscles hurting. So I want to talk about fasting. What is fasting? Fasting is abstaining from food and drink. And what is fasting and how they talked about it in the Bible? They did it for clarity so that they can have prayer with God, right? Which is interesting because they're trying to have a clear and thoughtful, uninterrupted conversation religiously, but it's their gut that they're trying to clean and clear out so that they have the mental capacity to have it. That's so interesting. So fasting is a practice that's been happening since the beginning of time, whether people wanted to do it or not. Think about it. What is fasting? How does it work? Our bodies today are not the same bodies a million years ago or thousands of years ago, right? Simply because now we have so much convenience. We're always thinking, I got to have 3 meals a day. I got to pound my gut with this, with that. Not only that, we got fried foods, we have sugar, we have red meat, we have dairy. All these things are inside the gut versus back then. What happens when you fast? So, what happens when you fast, especially back then, the body senses go crazy. You can see further. Your taste buds are heightened. Touch, feeling is sensitive. The way you hear, it's much clearer. The way you think is much clearer because you don't have the interruption again of what's happening in the gut. So when you fast, the body is able to take care of everything else because it doesn't have the responsibility of sending all its resources to the gut to clean it out, right? That's so interesting. That's so fascinating. I want to let you guys know that I am not a doctor. I don't prescribe any medicine or anything, but I do want to tell you guys about the experience of me as a former athlete, me today, and how fasting actually helps. Usually, if I'm feeling any of these things, if I'm feeling restless, if I can't think straight, if I have any swelling, muscle ache, I can feel it in my body that something needs to change. And usually I go to fasting. I don't get headaches. I don't have any of those things on a daily basis. But if I were to have a headache, if I were to have some kind of discomfort, I've always resorted back to my fast, easy remedy, which is not easy. It takes a little time to get into and to get used to, but it always works. Why? Because most people use fasting, and I know you should probably use it if you want to lose a little bit of weight. A lot of people do it for religious reasons. A lot of people do it for medical and health reasons. Let's say, cancer or weight loss or problems with the brain or some kind of inflammation in the body. Fasting is a great way for your body to take all the resources that it needs to pay attention to all the bad stuff that's in your gut to now focus on cleaning those things out, and then sending the resources that it really needs to the brain to clear out, anything that's stopping it, which could be mucus, which could be, maybe you got pain in your shoulder, inflammation in your shoulder. It has resources to go to that area and now repair it, your knee, and go repair it. So when you think of fasting, don't think it's just about the gut, which mainly it is, but it's there to take care of, or it's a remedy to use to kind of focus and repair the body, regenerate the body, right? And so fasting can definitely cause a few things as far as dehydration, loss of electrolytes, heart arrhythmias. These are things that it can cause, but I'm here to tell you, if you drink a little lime water, you drink some cucumber water, herbal teas versus coffee, soft drinks, things like that, that's going to still back the system up and cause ultimate chaos, then you have a chance to get through the fast, easy, clear-minded. And so that's what we want to do. We really want to, when you fast, you want to reduce stress, you want to lower the inflammation, and you want to improve the the metabolic health. So you want your system to kind of kickstart again, rejuvenate again, right? And do it in a clean way. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to teach you how to fast. I definitely recommend 24 to 36 to 40 hours of fasting. That's my sweet spot. But for someone starting out, I would say try 16 hours off, 8 hours of food. Every 2.5 hours you eat. Then you can work your way to maybe 20 hours without any food, and then 4 hours. So every 2 hours you have something, a small meal, something like that. But then when you start getting into that sweet spot, that 24, that 36, that 40 hours of fasting, that's when everything changes. The ketones start taking over. The body starts repairing itself. The body starts to kind of taking all of those damaged cells, getting them out of there, rejuvenating things that the body didn't have a chance to get to because they had to focus on that fried banana sundae, that whatever it is, the all the ice cream, all the it had to do all of these things and focus on this. So now you can start rejuvenating. You'll notice that you have a clear mind. You'll notice that you have better thoughts. You're going to feel a little bit freer. I don't recommend that you're doing anything strenuous, heavy lifting, running marathons, hard labor, anything like that during a fast. Take it easy. Go for a 5-10 minute walk. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Stretching is really good during a fast. You want to do everything you can to help the body circulate the blood throughout the body. That mobility, that flexibility, all these things are really helpful during a fast. I can't stress it enough. This is my go-to whenever I need to rejuvenate my body. I try to get in at least a 24-hour fast once per week. That's the sweet spot for me. A lot of people, especially in different religions, they do fasting for 40 days, and it's however. I definitely recommend you try it once a week and then go from there. See how your body feels. See how do you enjoy it. It's really addictive once you start really seeing the benefits of fasting. And if you're asking like what happens, what if I don't want to lose a lot of muscle? Well, you're not. You're gonna see a difference. You might even see your muscle growth happen. Testosterone, the muscle starts to build in this process. Why? Because again, the senses, your body is now in a focus of it's time to hunt. It's time to go get it. You're going to be faster. You're going to be stronger. You're going to be clear minded. Your senses are going to be, you're going to notice a lot of different things because the body is ready to hunt. Yeah, you might lose a little bit of fat, but not too much. It's only going to be a day. If you're doing it for 36 hours, that's not enough time for you to lose muscle or anything. That's going to be around your 3-day time. But yeah, that's why I recommend really stretching, those 5-10 minute walks to keep the blood circulating, get into those muscles, get into those areas of pain so that your body can really attack those areas. And trust me, guys, you're going to notice a difference. Like, this is really my go-to whenever I need to kind of rejuvenate or reset my mind, my body, and really have no interruptions, especially when I'm in prayer, or especially if I just want to think about some things throughout the day and really get clear-minded with them. So you guys let me know in the comments, how does fasting work for you? How did you start your fast? What were some of the benefits that you felt when you fast? Yeah, I can't say enough about it. You guys let me know in the comments. Make sure you tap that ebook down there. It's definitely free. And make sure that you guys join the community as well as support the channel by buying me a protein smoothie. Is down below. I appreciate you guys. I thank you. I'm gonna continue to do my best to put out great content for you guys. And as always, you already know, stay timeless. Peace.